Peace and blessings, beautiful people. So today we're going on a road trip to our local nursery. I'm so excited. I'm really just coming here to get a bag of Happy Frog, but I also want to see if they have any like fall seedlings out. I was here not too long ago and they didn't have anything. It looked like they might have been clearing out, the seedlings from the summer. But we're gonna go see. So come on. So this is where all of the vegetables and herbs were. They don't have many like they used to. Cabbage, collards, bell peppers. Look at the basil, they're starting to seed and flower. During the summer, like in the beginning of spring, this place is filled cabbage collards. I wonder if they tolerate the heat, which is why they're still here. It smells so good in here. How are you? I wish I could put this on my patio. I just love this plant. I do. Every time I come in here. Nirvana cranberry halo. Those are pretty. I'm learning and discovering so many different plants I have never heard of. I'm excited. Milkweed. I've never heard of milkweed, but it's a lot of pollination going on. A lot of pollinators, honey. Lots of pollinators. I used to hate the pollinators, but I appreciate them. A lemon yellow coneflower. Those are pretty. Listen, I came in here for one particular thing. I need to turn around and get my butt on out of here. See? You see? I get it now. My goodness, this is so pretty. What is this? Now that we got the Happy Frog. So today, well, I don't know about today, but what I need to do is transplant my peppers. I have started some peppers. I have some pepper seedlings that I need to transplant. I am in zone 8A, so we do have long summers, so I believe I still have some time. This is my first year, so if you're new to my channel, this is my first year gardening, doing anything, knowing of anything when it comes to gardening. I am originally born and raised in New York. I'm a New Yorker, and I moved here into North Carolina 3 years ago. Took up the need to want to garden. This year, I've been juicing for a year, and I consume a lot of cucumbers, celery, beets, those things, parsley, cilantro, all of those ingredients. And I wanted to learn how to grow it myself because it's becoming expensive. So I decided to garden. I am gardening on a very small patio. So if you have a small space, no excuse. All you need is a pot, some soil, and a seed, the proper soil. I'm learning that soil plays an important role in the growth of your whatever it is that you're growing. Sunlight, the amount of sunlight. It's so many things I'm learning that has to take effect. It's a learning process. I am struggling, I'm hence struggling gardener, but I'm learning, and I'm learning so much. The more I garden, the more I'm becoming so appreciative of nature and our ecosystem and the bees and the frogs and all of the things that are so beneficial to the garden. And the rain, before gardening, all of these things, we take it with a grain of salt, and we don't realize how beneficial it plays. We know, but we don't really think about it. Because when it rains, especially if you have things to do, things to take care of, you don't want to get caught out in the rain. I don't want to get caught in the rain. I hope it rains when I get home. I hope it does not rain today. I got things to do, but as a gardener, you're praying for the rain. You're hoping for the rain. You want to dance in the rain because you understand how beneficial the rain is. It has not rained in weeks here where I am. And I'm so annoyed by it a little bit because I want it to rain. It needs to rain. I call the rain miracle grow. That's the real miracle grow. Rain is the real miracle grow. I remember the first time I gardened, I had planted potato. And when the tubers started coming out, they were very small. I wasn't even sure if I, was growing anything because I thought it was stunted until it rained. And when it rained, I went outside the next day and it was so tall. And I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that the rain actually is doing this. I was amazed, and every time it rained, I noticed a huge difference in the growth. So, gardening has been it's been teaching me a lot, and it also me too it's brought me so much closer to my spirituality. I've always been a spiritual person, but it just really makes you appreciate what God has created for us, at the palm of our hands, that we really aren't taken advantage of. We don't think about it. It's amazing. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to separate my peppers and get them in its new home. What else did I need to do? I have a couple seedlings, summer seedlings that I want to try to sow. I still have a couple of sugar babies. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them or if I'm going to share them with my sister, because I am gardening in a small space, and I can't get out of hand. I can't get out of hand. My patio is not covered. My leasing office has not said anything about it. They do appreciate it. But I don't want my patio to look like a forest. I don't want my patio to look like a forest. I've seen a snake that scared the crap out of me. I seen a snake, and I didn't know how to feel about it. It had just rained and it poured, and I felt bad because I felt like my garden brought it on. I really did. I felt like my garden brought it on. I Googled about it. I asked people about it, and then I learned that, those type of snakes here are good for your garden. They don't bother you. They're non-venomous, venomous. I think that's how you say it. And that they're good for the garden. They eat, they eat the bugs, they eat the rodents, So, I guess I gotta learn to appreciate it, but it was a really big snake. That was the first time I've seen a snake since I've moved here. I get lots of frogs, as you have seen in my garden. I don't mind them. I love them. I haven't seen any lizards. I seen one lizard one time before I was gardening, and it freaked me out because he was kind of big, and I was having a conversation with my sister, and he was just sitting there listening to us in our conversation. So, a city girl in the country is different, but I'm adjusting and I'm loving it. So I'm headed home, and I'm gonna talk to you guys when I get home and I start to do what I need to do as far as separating these peppers. And I don't know if that's going to be today or whenever. So until then, I see you guys on the next. Peace. Okay, now back to our regularly scheduled program. All right, we are back, and I am super duper excited. I'm excited because it rained. The sun is out, but it rained, and I'm so happy for that. I'm super duper excited. I'm excited about our squash. I'm excited about our tomato. I have some transplants that I want to transplant. There's some struggling plants that I pulled. Y'all might not be happy, but I pulled it because I got some new things that I want to put in. So I got my son with me, and we're about to tag you along, and we look forward to you sharing this journey with us here on my little patio. All right, beautiful people, peace and blessings. We are back. I'm really super duper excited about the rain. There's been some growth. Can't wait to show you guys. But today we are gonna be transplanting, and I really don't know what this is. I don't know if it's beets or chard. I think it's chard, but I've been struggling. I didn't even label it. So I think these are chards, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna transplant it, and we just gonna see what comes out. It'll be a surprise. This actually had a cucumber in it, but I pulled it. It was sun scorched. I wasn't trying to save it. I did not like how the true leaves were growing in, so I am going to replace it with this beautiful pepper plant. And also the reason why I didn't mind pulling it is because guess what? I have this one that is growing so beautifully. This one too, in spite of its polka dotty sister friend here. So I'm excited to see what this produces. I want to give a shout out to one of the subscribers who told me what this was. So this is, I believe it is a black-eyed Susan. It's another name, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the English version of it is the black-eyed Susan. So thank you to that subscriber. Look at the sugar baby after the rain. Oh my goodness, I might have some sugar babies. We're gonna see. Was originally I believe I had put the lemon cucumber in it. That didn't survive either, but like I said, I'm the struggling gardener. So I'm replacing it with another pepper, which I'm not sure which pepper it is. Moving forward, I will begin to label. We transplanted the pepper. Sorry guys, I don't know. I can't remember what pepper this was. I had started bell peppers, I had started habanero, cayenne. So I have a couple of peppers. I'm not too sure which one this is yet. So I am super excited about my squash. However, the dilemma that I'm having is that I'm growing these in a 7-gallon container, and there are two. I've been watching videos, and squash doesn't grow up like cucumber does. It seems like it grows wide out. So should I pull one and they're both growing so beautifully? I don't know. Please, if you have any suggestions, should I pull it or should I leave it? 7-gallon container. These are squash. Sorry, again, I'm not sure. I know I did a summer squash, but I can't remember if I did butternut. So these could possibly be 2 summer squashes with a possibility of a butternut. I'm gonna do better with labeling, I promise. And I have to do this one as well. This was another cucumber plant that I was struggling with that I pulled, and I am going to replace it with another pepper. Dilemma number 2. I have celery here that I started from seed. What do I leave it? Do I thin them out? They're growing. It seems like it's growing so well. but I'm not sure if they're too close together. I don't know what to do. Should I leave it or should I thin them out? That's dilemma number 2. So I have 2 dilemmas here that I need help from the gardening community. Do I just leave the celery and let it grow as is, or should I thin them out? And dilemma number 2. Well, this was dilemma number 1. The squash plant. I'm growing it in a 7-gallon container. Should I leave both of them or should I pull one? Will they both be competing too much for nutrients? I don't know. Look at my Roma. Guys, it's flowering. I'm super duper excited because I know I should be getting some tomatoes soon. So before I end this video, I wanted to give a shout out to 357 Gardener. I'm new to YouTube. I think, I have like 5 videos here, and I just want to say that the garden community has been so they've been so helpful, very supportive, encouraging, and I appreciate it because I am the struggling gardener, but I'm having fun with it. I'm enjoying you guys' encouragement, any suggestions and advice. And 357 Gardener, she has showed me some love, and she went in and gave me a huge shout out to her community. So 357 Gardener, thank you, my sis. You will forever be my soil friend, and I appreciate you. Until then, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and see you guys on the next video where you can come and grow with me here on my